Mr. Rothschild, how you doing, sir? Can you tell us what went on at the Bilderberg meeting this year?
Sorry?
Could you tell us what went on at the Bilderberg meeting this year?
I didn't go to that actually, no.
The Bilderberg? You weren't there?
No.
Not this year. What went on last year?
No, I wasn't there last year.
You weren't there last
I think
year?
that was my cousin.
Your cousin was there?
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Do you have a couple minutes for us, Mr. Rothschild?
We had a few additional questions. I was asking a question inside of where they were saying that the Federal Reserve was one of these organizations. I know, it's one of these organizations that a lot of people say is the source of inhumane projects all across the world because it's a private thing that was started by your family.
No, it's completely untrue. I was asked that earlier. It really isn't true.
Jekyll Island, 1913, sir. Sir, just one thing, we could go on about how your family committed all these acts against society, but we just want to let you know the New World Order has no legitimacy, and that we as a people are not afraid, and we are waking up to the robber barons and the big banksters who are looting our economy from the Federal Reserve.
Well,
We just want to let you know the New World Order has no legitimacy, and that we as a people are not afraid, and we are waking up to the robber barons and the big banksters who are looting this economy with the Federal Reserve.
well,
What do you, I mean, the Rothschilds family did start the Federal, they divided Europe first, took over Europe, the Napoleon.
don't exaggerate.
No comment on that, sir?
I wanted to ask you a few questions, if I may, for the camera.
I don't know.
None at all?
No.
I just wondered what you thought about the current austerity plan that we're going through in this country.
I don't think that my views are terribly interesting.
You don't think so? But you're a Rothschild. But you have knowledge of such things, such as finances.
Next time.
New World Order, Mr. Rothschild?
Right?
New World Order? Depopulation?
Oh, listen, who are you...
Genocide?
Who are you televising for?
Well, we're independent
Yeah.
filmmakers. But you have nothing to say, Mr. Rothschild.
Have a nice life, sir. Have a nice death.
Well done. Batman.
Leave here! Leave Chile right now! Leave Chile! Leave Chile! We don't want your world government! Leave Chile right now! Leave Chile, okay? Leave Chile! Your family is the most disgusting in the world, you know? Leave here! Leave! You also, you're a traitor to Chile! Mr. Agustino, you're a traitor to Chile, okay? You're a traitor to Chile! What you're doing right now, okay? 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 You know everything. You know everything. You're participating with him. You're participating with him in this. Your world government will fail, okay? It will fail! Your world government will fail! Will fail! Will fail! You know it! Leave Chile right now! We don't want you here! We don't want your disgusting thing here! Leave Chile now!
Senator Rockefeller?
Yes.
I'd like to know if you're aware that we, the American people, are aware of the agenda of the Council on Foreign Relations and the Bilderberg Group. And if you could comment on that, please, because very concerning to a lot of us.
You know, I have 37 people lined up right outside Senator Schumer's office, all of them wanting to answer precisely that question.
Well, could you just take a brief moment and let us...
No, because we're not talking, we're talking about something a little bit
Well, something that's so important, it sort of transcends everything else that we're talking about, sir. Could you comment on that, please?
No.
I'd like to know about the Bilderberg Group.
Get yourself some credentials.
I'd like to know about the Bilderberg Group, sir.
Well, that's not part of our discussion.
When can we discuss that with you, sir?
Can't.
Thank you.
Kissinger, what are you going to be doing at Bilderberg this year in Switzerland?
What am I going to do in
Bilderberg, yeah, in Switzerland this year.
do at Bilderberg?
What happens there?
Well, a discussion of various topics.
Mr. Kissinger, we're going to this way.
Your insight gives a lot to think about. Thank you so much, Dr. Kissinger.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Can you expand on your quote when you said military men are dumb, stupid animals to be used as pawns for foreign policy?
I never said that.
Bob Woodward said you said that.
Bob Woodward never told
Nancy, which way do you want
He's the guy who confirmed Watergate. He's a trusted journalist.
Sweetheart, it doesn't.
You never said that? your greatest accomplishments have caused a lot of human suffering.
Please, sir.
Do you have any regret or remorse for the human suffering, Mr. Kissinger, that you caused millions of people in Chile and Argentina and East Timor? Mr. Kissinger, I know you're not going to respond, but I don't want your New World Order, and you won't have one, Mr. Kissinger. National sovereignty will prevail, freedom will reign, nation-states will survive, sir, and you will not have your New World Order, your eugenics, because we are changed and we are taking this generation back, sir.
Washington Times article many years ago where you had a comment about the organization, and then now it's been in the Wall Street Journal, it's been in a lot of different newspapers, and that's the Bohemian Grove. And back in, what was it, 1996, when you joined as a Clinton advisor, the Republicans were criticizing you, oh, what about Bohemian Grove? And then you countered them by saying, hey, I don't run around in the woods naked. What did that mean? Here is the before-mentioned Washington Times article where he said, I didn't run around naked like they do.
I don't know what quote you're referring to. I'm not aware of any quote like that. Listen, I am a happy member of the Bohemian Grove. I like the folks who come there, and it's really inappropriate for me to talk about the group beyond that. Thank you.
Have you been there for the ceremony with the cremation of care?
Frankly, I don't think that's something I need to talk to you about.
Really?
That's right.
Well, I'm Alex Jones, and I snuck in there in 2000. I'm the guy that blew it wide open and got the video. It's been on national TV.
Well, I disrespect you for that.
You do?
I do.
But it's a lot of big public officials going in there. Don't we deserve to know?
I don't know anything about you, and I don't know anything about your film. But if you go in there with an understanding, you violated that understanding by releasing that film, and I don't respect you for that.
Really? But we have public officials.
I'm sorry. You took an understanding when you went in there that you would not do that film. And did you have an understanding when you went in there?
No.
Did you crash it?
Yes.
Yeah, and it has no trespassing signs there too, doesn't it?
No, they put them up after.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I've been there before. I know what the circumstances are, and I'm sorry you violated the understandings. That was not a gentlemanly thing to do.
But what about the ritual? Is the ritual genuinely?
Sir, everything. I don't owe you this comment.
I know.
This is what's called ambush journalism, and I disrespect you for that as well. So thank you and goodbye.
You ever been in the ritual?
It's none of your damn business.
Oh.
Right. Listen. You go around and make understandings with people and violate them. You ambush people on the streets, and that's inappropriate form of journalism. If you wish to practice that, that's fine, but don't ask others to respect you for it. If you want to, you can do. You're a free American, like anything you want. If you want to be uncivil and rude and ungentlemanly, that's up to you. But don't expect the rest of us to say, "Oh well, you're
there, Mr. Gergen."
I'm sorry, nobody sets policy in there. We try to be gentlemen, and obviously, you don't belong there.
Weaving spiders come out here. Yeah, that is a three-pointer. Woo!
Mr. Turner, I was wondering if you think it's a good idea to reduce 90% of the population because we are being overpopulated by a lot of... 90%. 80? Prince Philip said 80, sir. I go with 85.
I think 2 billion is about right.
Right, me too. Thank you. Exactly. One-child policy.
Can you speak about your population control, saying you want to reduce the population to 95%? Extermination? You said you want a one-child policy, but you have 5 kids. It doesn't make any sense.
The youngest one is 40 years old.
All right, but understand.
The world population then was 3 million.
But that's what the Nazis did with eugenics, sir. They wanted to destroy. So what'd you do with the Bilderberg group? That's where you decided your eugenics policy?
What is supporting population, Ted?
Is it when the Bilderberg? Just like the Nazis did, exterminated the Jews with eugenics. You're doing the same thing nowadays, trying to exterminate the normal people.
Is 80% depopulation enough? Is 80% enough? 90%? And who's going to decide who lives and dies?
Be ashamed of yourself. You are not our leader. National sovereignty will prevail, and we will not have a new world order. We won't have a one world government. The elite won't be in charge because the people and national sovereignty will always prevail, sir.
Eugenics is no laughing matter, sir. Depopulation is no laughing matter.
Your silence shows complicity, sir.
Restons politiques et restons droits. Parce que si jamais un monsieur n'a pas gagné, Il y a quand même les Rockefeller, les gens comme les Rothschild, les grosses familles qui dominent quand même les continents. Donc c'est même pas la France, on parle des continents. C'est des familles qui ont grandi en 1827 avec des familles à 5 garçons où ils s'expandent.
Vous parlez
des... C'est au-dessus de tout ce qu'on parle.
Oui.
Ok. Donc comme il dit, il y a les lobbyistes, il y a les gens qui se présentent aux élections.
Oui.
Et il y a des gars comme Donald Trump qui ont quoi, 10 millions d'euros.
C'est pas lui qui dépense le plus.
Il doit déclarer en Amérique, il faut qu'il montre les papiers.
En tout cas, il
a peut-être pas plus. Enfin, un garçon comme ça, si moi j'ai des biens et j'ai travaillé toute ma vie pour ma famille, pour mes amis, pour un pays où je paie mes taxes, tout ce qu'il veut, je crois d'abord, c'est de protéger ses intérêts. Donc, quelqu'un qui travaille gratuit, c'est quelqu'un de dangereux. Ça veut dire qu'il protège les intérêts de son pays. Bon, c'est vrai qu'on a des problèmes avec les minorités, mais ce qui dit dans un sens, se retirer des minorités, c'est... Attendez, c'est leur foutre la paix. Chacun a une philosophie. Attendez, parce qu'on m'a demandé, Monsieur Vandam, vous connaissez la politique?
Bien sûr, bien sûr.
So I'm aware about that.